Hey everybody, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. Let's see, what was today?
I forgot to introduce me.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Did I? Well, maybe I have a little bit of sour grapes because you didn't show up to my birthday party.
I'm sorry. Hey, I had family thing going on. I had family thing going on.
Well, love them or not, with me always is Terrence T-Money, king of
Puppies!
I had to go. About to call you by your actual name, Terrence Menifee. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
You know he got freaking arrested, right?
I heard.
Or kicked out of Survivor Series.
Yeah, I heard.
That was crazy. Anyway, this...
That should have happened in real life.
Yeah, it did. He got kicked out of Survivor Series. He was in the stadium. Enzo Amore. Anyway, this week's edition of Heaven Monsters Podcast features Monday Night Raw and SmackDown from the date of December... What was it? 9th?
December...
I got my timesheets right here.
10th.
Oh, sure. Sure was it 10th?
Yeah, that's right.
Monday. 10th,
11.
12, 13, 14. Yeah, that adds up. Today's the 14th. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the December... Damn, that restroom door. He's cleaning them up. He's mopping the rooms right now. Ooh. 10th and 11th of December's SmackDown and Raw of 2018. Let's go. They're already 2 minutes in. Yeah, us clowning around. I blame you. Punch your bag.
I'm blaming the black person.
I blame any fucking person. I don't give a fuck the color of the skin. Fuck that. I'm an equalist. Anyway.
Oh, so you like boys too, huh?
Equalist, dumbass. I kick equalist. I'll kick anybody's ass that pisses me
I
off.
was kidding. Well, he loves me.
Yeah, I love punching you. Okay, come here. Let's do this. Let's start off Monday Night Raw.
Seth Rollins in the ring. Seth Rollins talks about the match him and Dean Ambrose is going to have for the Intercontinental title at TLC. But the question is, who will win?
Good question. It will be, what, a ladder match?
I think so.
Yeah.
And
But who came out to interrupt him?
Baron Corbin.
There you go. What did he say?
And Seth Rollins talks bad about Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin says, watch out what you talk to me.
Yeah, Baron Corbin's on that high and mighty crap. But then again, he put himself in a match with Seth Rollins in a TLC match. Just to prove a point. The point being that he believes that Braun Strowman will not show up this Sunday at TLC.
But I had got news. Braun Strowman will show because he's been.
I could have told you that.
Yes.
I could have told you that.
Yeah.
I premonition, I predicted, and all that kind of
Braun
shit.
Strowman has been getting surgery.
Yeah, surgery's done. He's already did the rehab and all that. But thing is, we're going to go ahead and talk about this. At the end of the night was the main event between General Manager Baron Corbin, temporary, we're hoping, against the champion, Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins with the title on the line in a TLC match that he said, I was going to do it. I'm going to take that title. I think it was Seth Rollins that issued it, though, because he kept calling him, coward, coward, coward.
Baron Corbin didn't want anything to do with Seth Rollins. He did not want to face him.
Huh? Being poked, called, coward, coward.
That's what you do when you push someone's buttons.
Literally. Pushing right here. Kept poking his chest like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, like this. Ow. Thick skin muff.
That's Man of Steel.
Ain't no Man of Steel. Fucking Ironhide is more like it. But anyway, in that match at the end of the night, Seth Rollins beats Baron Corbin, thankfully. Mm-hmm. And at the end of it, though, someone comes out to make it perfectly clear that he's still going to take that title from Seth. And that is Dean Ambrose. Yep. He showed up. Son of a bitch. And they had his face. I went to one of my sites to look up for the Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Dude, his face with the gas mask was on the face of Raw. Son of a bitch. Oh, one other thing that was mentioned, though. Okay, let me back this up on my lunchbox because it's Friday. I'm going to leave this little bit to you because time and time again, you want to talk about finger pushing people's buttons. Corey Graves, once again, is pushing Renee Young's button.
Oh, yes.
On that subject. Tell it, brother.
Renee Young is getting tired of all these questions about Dean Ambrose. Of course, when you marry a guy who's crazy, Renee, you know Michael Cole and Corey Graves are going to talk about Dean Ambrose.
Well, she knows him for his sensitive side and not so crazy side. That is a character. But it's still married to her. I mean, him. So.
When you mention some when your husband do something crazy, all that is gonna go to you.
Honestly, I thought you'd be mentioning the fact that she finally said it.
She was trying to keep it. She was trying to keep their.
No, that word. She's finally sick and tired. Her words exactly of people asking me that of him specifically. And even even Michael Cole is saying, "You need to stop getting into personal lives. I'm just doing my investigating job. I'm just asking the tough questions." Like. No, you're just being an ass. Corey Graves is just being an ass. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
That's what happens, Renee. When your husband do things crazy, all those questions are gonna go to you.
Okay, so we already talked about the main event between Seth and Baron Corbin, and the conversation between Dean and Renee Young. So, what came at the beginning of the show besides that? What was the first match? Because that
first match was AOP and their manager Drake Maverick versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable for the WWE Raw World Tag Team Championships.
And at the entrance for those two, they actually came both together after what happened last week with Drake Maverick's pissing and shoving down Bobby Roode's, what was it, $10,000 robe into the toilet? They both came out. 2 robes one for each of them. And it was truly glorious that night because I actually gotta ask this question. He represents them. He's their manager. But technically he doesn't own those titles. Right?
Right.
So, I mean, I'm happy for Bobby Roode and
Chad Gable.
That's how I was supposed to say Jake. Chad Gable finally becoming the tag team champions of Monday Night Raw. But Roode pinned Drake. And the titles changed.
Because like if you think about it, if whoever pins Drake Maverick or one of or AOP.
I understand that. It was just that. Why would the titles be on the line and he in that match in a 3-on-2 handicap match? And what?
Because think about it. Think about it. If AOP,
that's just about disaster. And I'm surprised I agree with it.
I'm about to tell you. Think about it. If AOP wins.
I saw it happen. It did happen.
I know, listen what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What?
If Drake Maverick pins either Chad Gable or Bobby Roode, the Raw Tag Team Champions are still AOP.
That didn't happen though.
I'm telling you, if it did.
No, I would say this much: at their expense, that was the only way they could lose because they needed somebody bigger and badder to beat AOP. So technically, they found a loophole in their general manager.
Yeah, but I'm telling you,
their manager, not the general manager.
I'm telling you, if it did happen, that's how it would go.
Yeah, he is a general manager, but 205 Live. He's the representative manager of AOP, Authors Pain. He's pulling double duty. I gotta mention that later too, because screw it. Probably won't even mention it on 205 Live. On 205 Live, freaking Mustafa Ali mentioned it to freaking Drake Maverick. He's like, sorry to hear that loss on Monday Night Raw, dude. He's like, he had to run the salt on the wound. Double duty, and you're taking that baggage from Monday Night Raw all the way to the next night at 205 Live. Well, Wednesday or 205 Live. That's like, okay, what's next?
Because I was saying that anything can happen in WWE, just like we saw what happened in Drake Maverick.
So I'm guessing, are they going to have a rematch at TLC?
Probably so.
Makes it beg the question, what kind of match? Ladders match? Tables match? We already got one.
Well, it's probably going to be both.
Or
all three.
Well, we already got two of those three matches. We got Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman, and we got the Women's SmackDown triple threat. But wrestlers, that's two. They usually only have two.
But see, wrestlers they can use those type of weapons.
Probably, if it's out there. It probably will.
It's always out there. He's always do that.
Yeah, but I like it better if they actually, it's just me. If it's a match where it has all three, you gotta have every single match involving one or two of those things.
Because you think about it, the tag team belts are on hang up on there, and you gotta climb up there, get with the ladder.
Some cases you don't put the title up there; you just pinfall submission.
No, actually you can. If it's like a TLC, you can't do that.
No. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, because in the video games they do that too, and I've looked my research. Yeah. Some matches did have that. They didn't have it hanging up on top. They pinfalled a submission in a ladder match or TLC.
The Hardy Boys did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Didn't need it hanging up there. You just pinfall submit.
The Hardy Boys did when they had to climb up with that ladder.
Yeah, no, I'm saying there's matches where they didn't climb up to win. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
so next,
Natalya makes her way to the ring.
Perfect. Like I was saying, with tables match, there's already a tables match because those two are going to be in a tables match. Ruby Riott versus Natalya is going to be very interesting, but emotionally messed up because Ruby Riott put her in his prime image at that of her father, the Anvil. Damn it, what was his first name? Jim Neidhart. The Anvil Neidhart on a table. And she says she's going to throw Natty to the table so her father and her can be closer than ever.
But here's the thing. The Hart family...
That's just sick and twisted.
The Hart family doesn't understand why they're using her dad as a storyline.
I would.
Yeah, but it's like...
It's a perfect opportunity, honestly.
Sometimes the Hart family feels like it's disrespectful to them.
One in particular.
The whole family, bro.
One in particular.
We want more?
Owen. One in particular.
Yeah. Owen, British Bulldog. Brian Pillman. Yeah, who was
he choked. He choked.
There's one more. I tried there's one more.
You forgot.
Dynamite. Well, they don't use him, so he don't count. Dynamite Kid, I think. But Brian Pillman was like a family friend.
Do it fluffy right now.
The loose cannon, the crazy one.
Anyway, let's go. 13-minute mark.
Okay, match. Well, they don't talk. They just talk about what.
I said it.
They just talk about what they're gonna do to each other at TLC. And here's Dolph Ziggler talks about what happened between him and Drew McIntyre. And he didn't like those things that Drew McIntyre said about him.
Yeah. And it ended up being in a match.
Yeah.
Drew versus Dolph Ziggler. And who won that match? I remember Dolph won last week.
Drew McIntyre won.
Yeah, he got payback for that embarrassment last time. Mm-hmm. And what came after? Alicia Fox versus Bayley. Getting set up for Mixed Match Challenge after SmackDown.
Because Sasha Banks had Bayley in her corner, I think.
Yep. Yeah. And in the other side was the Jinder Mahal and the
Singh brothers.
I'm used to calling them the Bollywood brothers because of NXT when I started watching.
Yeah, but then we said no more.
And what's next?
Because you know how WWE does, right?
If I remember correctly, Bayley won that match. Yeah.
But you know how WWE does, right?
Yeah.
Once you on NXT, once you're on there, you get called up to the Raw Smackdown before the WWE says they want to change your name.
Yeah.
Just like look what happened to Rusev and what's it? Cesaro when he was on and I think he was on NXT before. Yeah, Cesaro.
Yeah.
Because you remember Rusev was originally known as Alexander Rusev.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Neville. His name was Adrian Neville. And Cesaro's name was Antonio Cesaro. That's what WWE does. When you get called up to your Raw Smackdown before they tell you we want to change your name.
Not all the time. We've seen that.
No, WWE does that.
Knock them on. Not
Yeah,
Joe.
But see, they're different. They're veterans.
Not Ember Moon. Not Asuka. She always known as Asuka.
Mm-hmm. They don't do that for
Not
women.
Charlotte Flair.
I'm talking about they don't do that for the women. They don't do that for the men.
AOP.
Did you see what they did though?
Yeah, it used to be known as Authors of Pain. Now
Yeah,
it's just known as AOP.
now you know. Now you know.
And you got a point there.
Yeah. And they changed their outfit.
No, it's the same outfit. Similar.
No. The color.
It was camouflage. Now it's just plain.
No. When they were on NXT, because I had the game, and their colors were black.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was not much difference. Okay. Well, anyway. Your damn thing blacked out. Your phone is iPhone. What iPhone is that?
iPhone 7.
iPhone 7.
And,
it hasn't got the XL yet.
And you know, AOP had those little gear in the helmet.
Yeah, they always did.
And now they don't have it no more.
Yeah. They had that at pay-per-view, but they didn't.
They don't ever wear it.
Elias versus Lio Rush. He finally got his hands on that baby child. Can't say it with a straight face. He keeps comparing him to a child. He's a grown-ass man.
They did the same thing to Rey Mysterio.
True.
Yeah.
True. But he got the win. Wait, no. I think Bobby Lashley helped him and Lio Rush got the win.
Yeah, he did. Bobby Lashley helped him.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Who won that match? Winner, Lio Rush, yeah. And what came after that?
Baron Corbin confronts Heath Slater.
Heath.
And
Slater.
praises him for the job he did tonight. Slater says he's going home right now. Corbin says no, he is not.
What was the match that he was a part of?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. He was a part of Lio Rush's match. That's how he got the win.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be disqualification when Bobby Lashley got in there and started beating up Elias. Michael Cole was screaming, that's disqualification.
But here's what Corbin said. He said he's not going home because there's another match that he wants Slater to referee tonight.
That's right. He was a part of that match. I didn't mention that. Thank you. That's why I like going down the list just in case. A part of that match with Baron Corbin versus Heath Slater in a TLC match, the referee for that match was Heath Slater. And he actually interfered with Seth Rollins, but thankfully it was a ladder match. If it was a regular match, they would have had to call another referee to do the pinfall. But they didn't. Because it was a ladder match, TLC match, TLC match, Seth Rollins was able to curve stomp Baron Corbin and just kick the hell out of Heath Slater's face. Poor dude, he was just trying to save his job. Understandable, but nobody can respect the guy who was just trying so hard to screw somebody else over for his own sake and his kids. It's on his t-shirt. I got kids, he says. Got super kicked right out of the ring or face plant into the ring like this. Pulled the Intercontinental belt right off the hook, and the referee, the actual people ringing the bell, ding, ding, ding. You know it's done. So, next out of that, what happened between Lio Rush and the main event? Because there was more. We ain't done yet.
He gets the here.
Alexa Bliss.
You said Lio Rush, right?
Yeah, after Lio Rush.
Okay.
And Alexa Bliss.
Elizabeth makes her way to the ring in the face-off. Nia Jax along with Tamina.
Oh, yeah, they were supposed to be face-off. Yeah, that's right. And they were supposed to say some words. Nia Jax was just mentioning a bunch of stuff. Her fist breaking Becky Lynch's face. She's going to milk that for a hell shit.
And just so y'all know, Alexa Bliss has been cleared to wrestle.
Yeah. Alexa Bliss. Still not wrestling, though. Not yet.
No, that's
not yet.
Yeah, but they still trying to figure out when they what match they want her to
bring her back in.
Yeah.
Probably with the title on the line. I bet.
Well, actually, no, because they don't know she's 100% yet. They trying to put that title on. They want to put her on hold to win, compete for a title.
Yeah. But in which case, it turned out to be a match between her. No, not her. Ember Moon versus Tamina. Instead of since they couldn't put Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax, they're saving that for TLC this Sunday.
Because they want both of them to be their best.
Well,
according to that's what he says, bro.
Yeah, but in the match between Tamina and Ember Moon, there was a whole lot of talk about them being outside interference, and yes, there was. Courtesy of Nia Jax getting on the ropes, Ronda Rousey throws her off by grabbing her legs and just pulling, giving Ember Moon the opportunity to hit Tamina with the Eclipse, and 1, 2, 3.
But did you know that match was like it wasn't that long? It wasn't a long match because they're trying to take it easy on Tamina.
Oh, Tamina was whooping ass in that match.
Yeah, but they're saying that
yeah,
because she be getting injured a lot, and that's why they're trying to take it easy on her. That's why her matches don't be that long.
Ding! It's ready.
That's Pharaoh.
Yeah, I see Pharaoh here too. I see it right there. Okay, next. What was after that?
Corbin is interviewed, and he knows Braun Strowman will not show up this Sunday, and he will win by forfeit. He says he doesn't want to deprive people of seeing him use a table, ladder, and a chair, and he will do that.
Yeah, and tonight. He did that. We already covered that. So what's next after that? Was there anything else?
You didn't do Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin, did you?
Yeah, we would be talking about it here and there.
Okay, so that was it.
Okay, next up, we'll be right back with SmackDown. And we're back. So what starts SmackDown Live this time?
WWE Champion Daniel Bryan makes his way to the ring. Daniel Bryan says last week he came out here and call you people sheep.
He apologized to the sheep because he calls human race parasites. Once again, he's doing a good job of being a heel, and he's using that word fickle, 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 and he's trying to expand our vocabulary. And I think I remember now. Prior to what you were saying last week when you went to Monday Night Raw, they showed main event before Monday Night Raw, and they showed 205 Live before SmackDown. Yet that doesn't kind of add up with the cameraing. How did they get the cameraing of the show and then go immediately right to the show?
They turned the lights off and they called.
Or maybe
no, I'll tell you. They turned the lights off and they called people who were.
Or maybe they stopped doing that because of the fact it's on Wednesday nights now.
What?
205 Live. They're not recording it on Tuesdays.
No.
They still doing it on Tuesdays?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know Mixed Match Challenge was after SmackDown. That we can for sure. So, wasn't it? With that said, 205 Live's Mustafa Ali, the heart of 205 Live, came cruiserweight. That's what it says. I forget. Is it the heart of 205 Live or the heart of the cruiserweights? I think it's 205.
The heart. Probably the heart of cruiserweights. I know how that name.
He came into the ring after hearing Daniel Bryan and asked him, "Who are you? You're not this guy we respected, that we idolized then looked up to. You're somebody else. And then Daniel Bryan says this, says that, and it's just back forth because Daniel Bryan was the person who did commentate on the Cruiserweight Classic. Because he was a cruiserweight in his time, I think he gained some weight, so he's not longer a cruiserweight.
Who's Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
No, he was never a cruiserweight. He was in the first title he ever won WWE was the WWE United States Championship.
Yeah, but he was a cruiserweight back then before coming to WWE.
No, he wasn't. No, he was in
his weight class. I mean,
no, when he was in when he was in WWE back in 2000, he wasn't a cruiserweight. He was kind of like the middleweight because they always put him in middleweight matches.
I don't know why they put him in the commentary on cruiserweight and everybody would idolize him. Maybe it's because when you're a champion, you get to go, you get to do what you want. He probably wasn't invited. In a commentary. Yeah, he was invited.
Yeah, so that's why they didn't come. He was invited. Commentary.
Well, anyway, what really set it off was the fact that Daniel Bryan was telling him that he didn't have to wrestle. But he did. He wanted to wrestle. And then he goes and mentions, why does Daniel Bryan, I don't know much about this car. He goes and says, what kind of vehicle do you drive? And he said an SUV. And he smacks the hell out of him multiple times saying, why does a little man like you need a big vehicle like that? Why? What? And then he just gets into a fight right there. That's the match. And Daniel Bryan wins in the end, sorry to say, just to skip ahead. Definitely the planet lover heel is Daniel Bryan playing. So what came after that?
Daniel Bryan versus Mustafa Ali.
I just said that.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Listen. I read the
rap battle.
I can't. It was Usos. The rap battle belonged to the Usos, hand down, because of what the hell they were talking about the turnbuckle. That won for them. And freaking Cesaro and Sheamus were trying to rap like. Who were they trying to rap like? I forget. Some oldies.
Yeah. They had the originator who rocked that outfit was LL Cool J in the 80s.
Even mentioned we got the Ninja Turtles. He was pointing that out to the three members of the New Day. It's like Ninja Turtles, but we got Bebop and Rocksteady, and even Sheamus is like, I'm Rocksteady.
Vanilla Ice was not impressed. Vanilla Ice, the legendary hip hop artist, said he wasn't impressed by that hip hop thing.
What?
He thought that was terrible.
Whose rap battle did he prefer?
He said he liked it with the rap battle between Rikishi and John Cena.
Next thing. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. Come on. We hit the 28-minute mark. 28-minute mark. Come on. And the highest I can go in one recording is 33 minutes. I know that.
Okay.
Chip and Chad versus Shane. Again, this time Shane McMahon actually gets in that match. Mainly because of freaking The Miz. Good God, The Miz. Bending the knee, begging to be champions like it's a wedding proposal. Like, what the fuck? Holding that title like it's their baby.
You know what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to build up Shane McMahon turning heel soon.
Yeah. Although Miz fucked up. He really did. He fucked up. He made promises. He made saying that somebody gave the okay. The match wasn't cleared by Paige or Shane, for that matter. Shane did take part of that match, but it wasn't cleared by Paige. Paige chewed out the ref. It said, Miz said you signed it. And then $5,000 to both those participants that got their ass whooped by Shane. That's $10,000 between the two of them. And it's like, dude, the Miz told you nothing. I didn't say nothing. You didn't see any of my signature. There was no signature out here. It just whipped that in front of him. Even Shane got mad at him. Okay, we at the 30-minute mark. Let's go. Overall, Miz was left hanging by Shane. Just left hanging. I don't understand. I don't know where to go.
Randy Orton makes his way to ring. He brings the chair with him.
Ooh.
Saying what he's going to do to Rey Mysterio.
It's going to be a chairs match between Rey and Randy. Chairs match. Woo! And Rey Mysterio jumped him from behind and hit him with a chair. Rey's ready. He's always ready. He's always been ready. Next. I'm trying to speed this along because the timer's it's about to reach.
Becky Lynch walks in back and she asks about Asuka and Charlotte wrestling tonight.
Yeah.
And giving her advantage on Sunday. Becky asks if she is advantage. Becky says in her first match back on Sunday, she has to road test her face and head in all the dangerous matches in WWE.
Yeah. Next. Jeff Hardy and Rusev versus Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura. Speed this up. It ended in the favor of Jeff Hardy and Rusev. Simply put, those two worked well together, surprisingly. Maybe we'll see a tag team. Okay.
No, Jeff Hardy says that he likes working alone.
Yeah, true on that. That we might see it.
No,
oh yeah, that's where Shane gets it. AJ Styles is in the back and he's asked about
that's already happened now because Jeff Hardy has announced that he likes working alone because he wants to be a singles competitor, and WWE said that's what they're gonna do, keep him as a singles competitor.
Yeah. AJ Styles says that he's just going to whoop Daniel Bryan's ass. It doesn't change the fact that he's got the same face. He can say he's a different person. The last match of the night was Asuka versus Charlotte. And damn it, you were right. Damn it. I got to end this quick. Charlotte got disqualified again. Yeah. It was good. It was such a good match, and she disqualified herself.
And just so y'all know, there were lower ratings in that match.
God damn. Fuck you. Fuck you and everybody else saying lower ratings. Fuck that shit.
A lot of people said that they don't like the women being main event.
Who?
A lot of people said they
don't like I thought you said white people for a second.
A lot of people.
Okay, well, just to end this, I'll say this much. After that match with disqualification, freaking Becky Lynch whips Charlotte with the Singapore cane, the kendo stick, and so does Asuka, and Asuka whoops both their asses. But you can see at the end during Mixed Match Challenge, all those warts, all those swelling on Charlotte's face. How is she going to work this Sunday? Which we will find out this Sunday. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't. Hit that subscribe button if you like the content. And hit that notification bell for the next podcast, which is coming up right next. See you there.
Peace.